The state of Missouri is asking the U.S. Supreme Court to revive a controversial gun law called the Second Amendment Preservation Act.
In this week's Legal Lens segment, Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal asked Brown and Crouppen attorney Andrea McNary about the significance of this legal challenge.
So, Andrea, what are we talking about here with the Missouri Second Amendment Preservation Act?
So the Second Amendment Preservation Act basically declared that any federal statutes that impose taxes and fees on firearms or requires certain things for gun ownership or registration would violate the Second Amendment. And what it did was empower Missouri private litigants to sue local officials for actually following any of the federal laws.
And I know when we have these situations where you have state laws and federal laws sort of colliding, we hear about the supremacy clause in the U.S. Constitution. Just exactly what is that and how does that come into play here?
The supremacy clause establishes that the federal government and the federal constitution take precedence over state law, even over state constitutions. So it prohibits states from interfering with the federal government's exercise of its constitutional powers. And what that does is basically make your rights and your expectations of the laws consistent from state to state on certain subjects, such as those guaranteed in the Constitution.
So what is I guess the essential argument that the state is making on why the Preservation Act should be reinstated?
So after the Preservation Act was passed, the U.S. Justice Department said that Missouri's laws was in conflict within federal law. And so basically what's happening now is after that decision striking down Missouri's law was upheld on the appellate level, it's now being appealed to the Supreme Court to decide if Missouri's law is constitutional.
And what is sort of the timeline or the landmark dates in this case?
Well, so realistically, once the Department of Justice actually responds, there may not be any argument at all. So, once there is a response and perhaps a SIR response, we can expect the court to rule, in short order, I would think.
Andrea McNary with Brown and Crouppen. It's a big issue. I know a lot of people are following. We appreciate you helping break it down for us. As always, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.
You can catch the Legal Lens on Fox 2 every Wednesday at 6 p.m.